Well, well, I'm on talking about symbolism stuff. I've had people, friends of mine, all kinds of different people tell me their opinions and see pictures of me and stuff and assume one thing or the other. I had a pictures of me standing in front of a swastika, or I guess technically a Nazi flag. Um, Anybody who has any sort of knowledge of what the Nazis were and what they're about should know that I'm not a fucking Nazi. That has nothing. I mean, that's the antithesis of what I am. Do I buy into the fact that symbolism is what it is? What it is? You make it whatever you want. I think that the swastika is a very powerful symbol. Depending on how it's presented, it has lots of different meanings. But even in the fact that if it is in the context of a so-called Nazi flag, you need to have some context before you assume you know what it means or this and that. For my part, and the way I represent myself and the way I believe, I chose the swastika. Or not even chose it, I just use it as a means to separate myself from society. It's a social filter, much like being heavily tattooed or having a fucked up appearance. Something just draws you to that and you feel that you identify with that more. Also, people who are part of the so-called biker culture or know anything about the past and from the late 50s to the 60s on through, biker culture, there's been a lot of people use swastikas, and it was a statement of being an outsider, being outside of society. And basically it's more offensive than a fucking middle finger or fuck you. But it doesn't mean that someone is a Nazi. It doesn't mean I'm a racist. It doesn't mean any of that. It means that I don't give a fuck what you think, and if you can't get past a little symbol, then go fuck off. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you around me. And maybe you're too close-minded to even for me to waste my time on. I know that a lot of people will think that's ignorant and say, well, that symbol is a symbol of hate and this and that. Well, I got news for you. The swastika was a symbol of a lot of other things before it was ever a symbol of hate. Hitler chose the swastika because of its positive connotations. It's been found all over the world in lots of different cultures. I mean, it's a sign of the sun, a sign of luck, a sign of strength, a sign of power. That's why Hitler used it. But I mean, it represents what each person, just as anything does, wants to say it represents. I mean, I could say the American flag's offensive to me. I could say a cross is offensive to me. Does it mean that someone shouldn't use it or someone shouldn't be proud to display it? Not in my opinion. I mean, personally, I wouldn't have I'm not going to hang an American flag in my yard. I'm probably not going to hang a fucking big old Nazi flag in my yard, but then again, maybe I would. I have a Confederate flag hanging in my yard. A lot of people tell me that's a racist symbol. It isn't a racist symbol to me. It's a symbol of my Southern heritage and my Southern pride. I'm a proud white man from the South. And I know the two of those things, as soon as I say something about being a proud white man, and then you have Confederate flags and or swastikas or cracker bolts, you're definitely a racist. Well, I am no more racist than anybody else. I don't pussyfoot around, and I don't bite my tongue. I don't fucking, I say what I think, and I will voice my opinion, and I'm not going to censor myself for anyone, I live my life by my means, and I take care of myself. I have help from friends and family, and I work, and I live my life, and I choose, and I have the right to be whoever I want to be. If you don't like the swastika, or you don't like the way I carry myself or represent myself, then fuck off, and we don't have to have anything to do with each other. I guess on some level, it is meant to offend, but I mean, it's also a little bit tongue-in-cheek. I don't really give a fuck. Honestly, I don't want to. I'm not trying to. I'm not out fucking. I don't even have a fucking gas chamber. I don't even fucking associate with any Nazis. I never met Hitler. He was dead long before I was even born. But basically, yeah, I fancy myself as a punk rockin', hell raising biker scumbag, and I got swastikas in and around my house. Occasionally they would come on my motorcycles. I got one on my face. It doesn't mean I'm a Nazi. It means I don't give a fuck what you think, and it means if you don't like it, then hit the bricks. Adios.